My third one is influencers. Online, social media.
10, 11,
Yeah.
15, 10.
15, yeah, 100.
Broke the scale, Becca.
The worst, I know. Yeah, you guys know. I mean, there's so many people out there that think they know what they're talking about and they have no fucking clue. Sorry, am I allowed to say that?
Oh, I mean, the podcast called
you
Catch and
can.
Get Fit, Becca. Swear what you want.
Whew, oh,
Yeah.
thank God. Yeah, it just drives me absolutely crazy. It drives me crazy.
Yeah, we've spoke about this numerous times. I think it's
Any
so
names
easy,
in
isn't it?
particular you want to drag through the mud?
Yeah, has anyone got, Becca? Is it?
And
Any
if we
name?
know them, we can rate them. We can rate them.
we can rate the
I'm
individuals.
gonna have
Yeah.
to scroll through my Instagram and like send you a bunch. I'll do some in-depth research after this and I'll send you a couple.
Okay, send them through. Yeah, we'll do a follow-up. We'll do a follow-up, one-off special follow-up at some sort.
Yes.
I mean, especially social media. It's so easy to appear like an expert, isn't it? If you can come across confident, if you can use, as we say, if you can use loads of biomechanical jargon and just absolute buzzwords, people will be like, "Oh wow, this person is amazing!" Like fancy diagrams, great production value. The next thing you know, you've got 2 million followers, and then everything you put out is gospel. If anyone dares question these individuals, oh God forbid, you start World War III down in the comment section.
And this sounds familiar.
So many times.
Yeah. I mean, I don't bother anymore. We had this before. I did it once. Do you remember this? We did an episode on CBD, Becca. Okay. So
you gave up on Twitter.
I gave up on Twitter. So someone put something on Twitter about CBD. So I said, look, let's do our podcast. Listen to this. Look, so this is the evidence on it. Okay. And then someone just went off on one. And I basically spent like the next couple of hours just debating with this person on Twitter. Complete waste of my time. Then we made a part 2 of the podcast about it because this is the level. This is how much time it took away from me. This is how much time I had to spend on this. So now I don't bother. I just either send them if we've done a podcast and I'll send them a link, or I just ignore them if I haven't got the information to hand.
Luckily, by then I'd already transcended beyond getting frustrated with the internet.
Yeah.
I already know the lowest of the, like how low the internet can get in regards to misinformation. Bill wasn't quite there yet,
No,
was
I
you,
wasn't
Bill?
quite
You was
there yet,
absolutely
no.
seething. Did you even get any sleep that night?
Probably not.
Oh,
But
it's so hard.
it is. Yeah, these people. It's so hard to fight them as well. I don't know how we're going to solve it, to be honest, because a lot of these people have got such big following. People are so devout. They're so dogmatic in their
That's the
like
problem
defense
as
to
well.
these people.
The higher number of followers, the more appeal to authority. You know, if someone has 1 million followers, straight away it's like, oh well, they must have 1 million followers for a reason, surely. It's like that's not necessarily the case. Sometimes it's just because, people draw attention through, directly being inflammatory towards other influencers, and that's how a lot of influencers actually gain their followings, by having these kind of planned, almost scripted back and forth with each other, causes drama, follower count goes up, suddenly people think, holy shit, this must be an expert because they've got 2 million followers or 1 million followers, just because they think they've trademarked the term calorie deficit.
Yeah, right.
It's so worrying though, isn't it? Because these people got such massive, they've got such a large audience, and some of the stuff they just spread is just complete nonsense. And you're like, what are you talking about? And some of these people as well, like I know we spoke about people who are qualified to talk about certain things, but some of these people have got qualifications cut their arse and they're still chatting absolute shit. But the problem is that makes it harder, because then they've got the bigger appeal to authority. They've got millions of followers. They're now, Dr. ABC. And you say anything against them, oh God forbid, I'm just a little PT, host.
Yeah,
Even
right.
if you give them information which has been done by actual like professionals who have done research papers on it, no, still not good enough, I'm afraid. No.
Do you know what? It comes down to that thing now where like even like letters in front of names don't really make me straight away like believe what they're saying is gospel. There was a paper recently that I shared on my social media. Actually, it was where they looked at all like different nutrition-based books, and they were seeing which ones, like who was bringing out these books that had like the most misinformation in regards to nutrition. And they actually found that like it was actually doctors, it was actually physicians that actually overtook things like PTs, nutritionists for misinformation in books, and that was quite wild.
Yeah, so that was interesting. Yeah.
I have to try and find it now. Just link in the show notes.
Do you know what I think some of that comes down to is that when you get to that point of where you're so highly educated, maybe, is that you believe your own, like you believe your own narrative almost. Like anything you think, anything you say
is it as well
gospel.
It's quite a fair like doctors that go into nutrition that hyper specialise in specific diets, whether it be like a keto diet or a vegan diet or fruitarian diet, like these really like obscure, hardcore, diets. A lot of these doctors don't even actually have their doctorate in anything nutrition. It's usually something really random, like like kidneys.
Yeah.
Something really random.
But they still have it, and people still look at it
know.
and think, but people
Yeah.
still see it as an authority, don't they? So you get the
It's really weird.
people's authority. I mean, I'm sticking with 10 though. I'm not budging from 10.
Oh, I'm sick with 11. I'm breaking
11.
the
I'm
scale.
sorry, mate.
Yeah.
Okay.
I hate
Strong
influencers.
finish.
Oh wow.